gonna get going.
I'm gonna bounce for a minute, say goodnight to the kids.
Alrighty.
I just have to get Phantom's PNG when she gets here. I'll enter. So we'll see. I'll do that on the fly. All right, be right back.
So Sage, it looks like so I moved Drone to Alice's group, and I invited Nero's kid Leah, who streams, to the Wednesday group, and now I'm looking for 2 more people for Thursday. So
That's a lot of.
yeah, proof it is. And then this week, I gotta see if I can run my shit off of Wi-Fi. So I'm gonna take it upstairs to my room so I can play from 9:30 to like 12 for Thursday. Hopefully that works. If not, that's more fucking mental gymnastics.
Yeah, no kidding. It's a lot.
from scratch just for D&D stuff that's not getting heavy views. Like, is it worth it? I don't know. Like, it might be, but it's just I'm so busy with actual, like, real life stuff that I don't care to,
Yep.
separate it and trial it and do all the extra work.
Yeah, because it
D&D
is a
is just
lot.
more fun for me right now. So I'm kind of like, this is what I'm into, and everyone else can deal with it.
Yeah.
But, like, I'll play a D&D game, it'll get like 70 to 100 views, and then I'll post a No Man's Sky video, and it'll make like, God, what was the last one? What the heck was that last one? I was like, oh shoot, I guess. Oh, the data mining one got like 9,000 in that first day.
Mm,
I was like, you've got
awesome.
to be kidding me. It's just
Well,
like, it's crappy though, because like I don't want it. It's not the content I want to make anymore. But I
right.
feel obligated because of the group.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
That makes sense because, well, you even said like D&D work is way more fulfilling. And it is.
Yeah, and it's more interesting for me. And everyone who I met, everyone who I play with now, I met in some way or another through the No Man's Sky folks on Discord. So, you know,
Right.
but there's got to be some sort of cross something.
Yeah, I'm sure there is. But if you want to lean toward D&D, start doing that. And
Yeah,
eventually you will collect a D&D audience.
yeah. I think I've mostly done D&D this year. And not even I think, I just have. I've done. I have two. I have 3 No Man's Sky videos this year. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 edited videos, and then just a ton of live streams.
Are you posting shorts?
1, 2, 3. I am 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I just have a ton of streams.
Are you
I post
only
shorts. What's that?
Are you only posting on YouTube?
No, not really. I stream to Twitch, and I do post shorts on Twitch. I haven't done anything from the last few sessions because everything I try to do, I can't make it into a minute. So I keep saying I'm going to download it because I get more time on YouTube. I think I'm up to 3 minutes on YouTube.
Yeah.
So I just have to edit it. That's all.
Alright, that's
Yeah.
weird. I don't know why. Alright, your GOgh's PNG is not showing up.
Oh, what's that?
Ooh.
Mm,
I see
Just gotta
me.
yes.
Oh, are you live already?
Mm-hmm. I just been
Did you
on.
post that
Uh,
linky thing?
yeah, I posted it in the group chat.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I see it. Oh, damn. Do. Copy link.
Oh God. Don't do this to me.
Join the party.
Hmm.
All right, I'm gonna we're just waiting for Xander, right?
Yeah.
Or whomever shows up first.
I might have to redo your PNG now, Ghost, for some fucking reason.
That's weird. It's showing up for me in reactive, but
Oh, it is?
I don't know. Yeah.
Alright, because I see Shemi except for her lanterns.
What?
What the fuck?
Oh, you mean on your stream? I
Yeah.
would just check to see if the link is still there. I mean, I don't know why it wouldn't be, to be honest with you. But...
What's up, Solid?
Hello.
What up, Solid?
You guys seen that cat? That really cute cat, and it goes wee wee wee. You seen the cat?
The fuck are you talking about?
Seen a cat?
There's a TikTok meme, and
Oh,
it's this little kitten, and the little kitten meows, but it legitimately sounds like wee. I'm not even kidding you. It's cute as fuck. You guys remember the flying dog? Like the helicopter dog in the in the clouds in the sky? And he talks like remember. You guys remember that?
What are you referencing? Because it sounds like you had a really great time some recently.
No, they're oh my god, they're like old memes. Like old little clip memes. The dog one was on YouTube before like memes were even really a thing. You guys are missing out. Your Jesus, your FYP is clearly underdeveloped.
I'm glad. Whatever that means, I'm glad.
Lizzie is like half the reason I'm like this.
Okay.
I
Okay.
wish I
Oh,
should
there's
like
Go. All right.
yo.
Now to your lanterns.
Every time my sister comes over, like I specifically don't look at my TikToks. She's the only person who really messages me on TikTok, and I don't open them. I've literally muted her because she doesn't want me to look at them until she comes over and we can look at them together. So I'm not even kidding. I think I had like 300 TikToks to go through with her when I saw her this weekend.
That's awesome.
It's a tradition. Oh, no. I am ready to play a very creepy 8-foot skeleton bro.
All right.
Yeah.
Shemi, now to work on your lanterns. What's up, D10? Yes, we have legitimate Ninja Turtle.
Yes.
Uh, I'm just doing a little bit of setup here. But Sage, I have no idea about the helicopter dog.
You need to look it up. Honestly, the cat is so cute though. If I see it again, I'll send it to you. If you ever hear me talking about oats or the shed of no return, it's also from a meme.
The shed of no return? That sounds fucking awful.
It's about pigs. We clearly need to I clearly need to show you. I clearly need to educate you on the culture of memes.
On the culture of on the culture of memes.
More like Djinn memes, but you know.
I guess, yeah. I didn't fucking teach me, Sage. Teach me your ways of DGen memes.
Please do not ever say the words "teach me, Sage" like that again. It's a trap. It is kind of a trap. Sounds like Fargrim needs to get out more.
Boo. You're
Bring
not
him home.
wrong. You're not wrong.
Fuck you, Fargrim.
Nero?
That was me.
Oh.
It's all love. I feel like that's what we should say to people who like get uncomfortable when you're like, love you, you know what I mean? It's just F you instead. So you don't have to say the words so it's not awkward anymore.
Yeah, I guess. So hopefully, damn, we went way over the fucking 10-minute marker. Well, hopefully they'll be home soon.
Yeah. Ren, do you know what I'm talking about? The little cat? I'm sure Ren has to know.
What's that? No, we're still waiting. Um, oof. I always, when I was a kid, to like, well, no, most of my life I've struggled with sleep. It sucks. They could be brothers. They can definitely be related. Like, wow. If Brendan wasn't so pasty, he would definitely be right there. GOgh was just in awe when he saw him. He was like, okay, you are definitely not what I pictured. You don't dream? Hmm. The other map that I had for you guys was not working, and well, basically, I learned something last Thursday that if I'm going to make a big map, I gotta chop it up into smaller pieces on Dungeon Alchemist. So, yeah, no, it was loading terribly. Then when I did a video file, it was all choppy and hard for players to move around and shit.
Campaign right now
Yeah,
because I'm stuck. All it says is Group C.
you should be able to join.
Okay, let me try to do it on incognito because sometimes.
Well, make sure to close your other tabs on incognito. I mean,
Shut up!
Wait, why did I?
you should just get an incognito laptop.
Literally. Man, I can't get into it at all. I've already cleared my cache and hmm. It says it's not secure. Okay, let's
That's
delete
weird.
that. I'm gonna delete all of my data for that website. And then we'll try. Nope, that didn't work. Oh, I might know why. I might need to turn hardware acceleration back off. I wonder if that's why, because I had it off for D&D Beyond reasons, actually. And I had to turn it off to get YouTube rental to stream for thingamajig for my movie night. So let me. I'm gonna relaunch and see if it works.
Where are you?
Where are you?
I'm so sorry. I made
Ah, it worked.
Eastern Asian styled music for stream, just to kind of have on in the background.
Oh, nice.
Awesome.
But it cuts out. It's supposed to be 3 minutes long, but it cuts out after a minute. I don't get it.
I have arrived.
Yay.
I'm so proud
Huzzah.
of myself. I'm so smart.
Goddamn right, Sage. Don't let anybody tell you different,
Hell yeah.
or else they'd be lying to you.
Man, a year ago, I would not have known what it would have taken me like 45 minutes, and then I probably would have failed to figure out what the fuck was going.
I know. Just like 2 hours.
Oops.
Oh, wait, I look different in map. Torch elevation. I'm confused. Combat state.
Yeah, but at least he doesn't snow
Why
like
is
it
that
does
like
where
that?
we're at. You add
Does it
snow
look
in there.
different to
That's
you?
what we get.
Huh. Okay, that's weird.
Talk
Now it
about
doesn't.
some ass.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's just called snow where we live. But it's damn near
Lord
like
Cromwell.
tornado coming off this land.
Yes, Lord Cromwell. I was just like, insert filler name here. Done.
That'd be like a snow tornado.
Well, I now I expect his personality to match.
Okay. You should be able to view his sheet.
Yep, I'm looking at it
Lots of open dirt.
right now.
We get all that. We don't have
I'm sorry.
no, not when you get towards the city, but out in the country, that shit's nasty.
I love GOg's haikus.
But no sandstorms.
I didn't know anyone was reading them.
Yup. I mean, they're there, so
They are there.
I love them so much. I fucking love haikus though. I need to get back into writing them. They're so much fun.
Hey, Fargrim,
Yeah.
can you do you have to drop in my grappling hook and all that stuff for me to use it?
Yeah. Thank you
Or
for
is it all just
reminding me.
notional?
Because
I always
I always feel like I forget shit. And
I've
I
been
do.
adding, aside from haikus in my journal, I've been adding the loot that I gain from each session,
Oh, very good.
just as a reminder.
It
Oh,
would,
and actually
it would
there's
be a
a-
tool, right?
Yeah, it's in the compendium.
I forgot about that. I love this character.
There you go.
Thank you. I already have a cloak. I don't need that, but my demon mask I need to. I mean, I can just say I have it on, take it off, have it on, take it off too.
We'll make it equipment.
I really, I'm bummed that Nero's not going to be on too.
I know.
So I really wanted to cut a 2-inch slice from the the cloak that she has, so I can put it around my as my mask, and I could wave it and be like orange, purple, blue, red.
I love that so much.
You'd be any Ninja Turtle I want to be.
I'm just walking over to the flowers. Where are you? Okay.
cannot update the time of non-scheduled event. What? Okay.
All right.
Ooh, I like that.
Mm. Oh, this is the one GOgh has?
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Sweet. Alright, I'm gonna go live in 3 minutes. I know they won't be here in 3 minutes, but
That's fine.
can't change my my scheduled stream time because it's the time of it on Discord. I'm just gonna dive in.
Okay, go. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Stream finally quit fucking Flash, and I'm like, yes.
If I do
Next
remember
time first.
correctly, we ended off last session towards nighttime, right?
Yeah, I think we were getting ready to camp for the night.
Okay.
Private GM or public role.
Isn't that cool? I like that feature.
I gave myself advantage and I still lost.
Hey, three times the charm, right?
Nope.
15 is, I mean, I didn't.
That's not.
That is, it's getting kind of high, right? I think it's because I have like so much wisdom. Like I have a +7 bonus to my wisdom, so
That's what that means.
I don't have
maybe
a
that-
+7 bonus in anything. My
Yeah,
dexterity
I
is
don't
+5.
know. I honestly don't know how that happened. I can check.
It's
I
not.
don't-
It's the what's it called? What am I trying to say?
Yeah, I
You
think
have,
I
you have a
did.
medal? Is that what it is? Your medal? Your ambassadorship medal?
No, I think what gives me so much wisdom, I have a. Oh.
Oh.
I guess it's. I don't know. I thought it told you, but.
Oh, it's 9. I'm gonna go live. Here we go. Hopefully everything works.
Oh, all right.
I see you.
I'm seen.
Wait. Okay.
This is gonna be just us role playing our long rest the entire time.
Well, you know what? Fuck it. We'll get some RP in.
Why not?
Yeah. So last time we left off,
you so angry? Well, hold on one second.
Ghost is a rocket man.
Oh, that's not supposed to say that.
That's
Oh, unless I-
what the notification
unless
said.
Oh, I changed it for No Man's Sky stuff. I didn't change it back for this one, actually. I did forget. That is a me.
Which reminds me, let me go ahead and put my announcement out.
Do I have to do anything to share chat?
I believe I already flipped the switch for chair chat.
See, I thought last time I was like, you gotta flip the switch, and then I hadn't flipped the switch.
Oh,
Oh, there it is. It disappeared.
we did it.
Oh, did you not push the button?
I did not push the button.
All right. We're doing the thing.
I gotta stop. Oh, help.
We're doing things. Right on. So, you
And I wish
guys.
I
Sorry?
I didn't post what I posted immediately after what you posted. Wish I would have looked first.
Wait, what?
It's okay.
I'm going to screenshot that. That's awesome.
Wait, what did I
Hey,
do?
travelers, welcome back to Ghost Life. All right, and we're just we're hanging out. We're waiting to see about our friends. Where's the rest of our party? OMG, Fargrim.
Yes. OMG.
Why can't I hear this? That's weird.
I turned down the music so it's not over blaring. But let's get down to it. So
Let's.
we are waiting on Derp and Christiel, Vera, and Alessiel. I'm probably just butchering their names. But two
It's
of our
only episode
players,
5. How could you be expected to
right?
know them by now?
Right. So recently the hero party of 6 recently acquired the sage stick of dispelling curse. That and the sacrifice of Bao's life uplifted the curse. Well, is dissipating the mist wall around Tritana. The party is making their way to their destination to plant the sage stick at the old pathway leading to the kingdom of Scala, their old dwarf allies. So now we cut to the scene to where it is the long rest right at the border of the mist wall, or right near the border of the mist wall between them and the road to Scala. Last session they decided to heed the very persuasive words of Shemi on where to go.
What's me?
Yes. Shemi, you decided to lead the party towards the Ivory Spine.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are going through the Jundrtur jungle. But you kept the reason to yourself. Correct?
Yes.
Very well, very well. All right.
Yeah.
So you two are on guard currently.
On guard.
And scene.
GOgh is not resting per se, but he is sitting in a state trying to maintain some level of focus. He's not meditating per se, but he is looking directly at Shime, but in a very tranquil way. Crisscross applesauce, arms out, relaxed. Both of his katanas are sheathed at his waist.
I feel okay. Okay, so Shime is kind of pacing more, almost stalking back and forth, facing, very focused on this border of the wall of mist that's just like stretching upward and across, as far as they can see. And their eyes are not completely red, but there's like a turmoil, like like a whirlwind in the ocean of like red and green glow in their eyes. And um in their left hand, they're fiddling with a string of teeth tied together by just a very, probably a thin type of almost worn rope. Um, and, they clearly seem agitated.
GOgh is just kind of watching them pace, noticing the teeth in their hands.
Hold on, I gotta check something.
And as you pace, he just says something at random, kind of offering it up, even though he knows it'll probably fall on deaf ears. He says, "The hand that grasps anger cannot hold peace. What troubles you, Shime-san?"
Shime doesn't stop like pacing, but they do stop almost like obsessively, like, rubbing or twisting this string of teeth in their hands. And now they're just kind of like clutching it in a fist. And they look at you, and there's they're I don't know, like there's something really like strange and almost like unreadable in their gaze, and they kind of snap at you like, "I'm not angry," and then they just kind of like stop, almost like jolt a little bit, and they just kind of like look at you, and it's like this clear statement written all over their body of just a little bit of confusion. And then they turn back to the wall again, kind of stand there for a moment looking at it, and then like resume their pacing, just kind of still very focused on the wall.
Not angry. Even a still pond holds a storm beneath. He reaches into his pack and tears off a piece of the dried meats that Derp had prepared last session.
That's definitely wait, who prepared it?
Derp.
Oh, did he really? I guess he's our resident cook again, right?
Would you like some to fall through your ribs? Turkey.
Sorry, that's so um um hold on, I'm reading something real quick. Shime like kind of looks at you almost just as sharply, again as if you're asking like almost a kind of like absurd question. Like the skeleton almost seems like it is offended by like what you're saying to it, and it's it just kind of says, don't you know, like, I don't really have to eat?
Yes, I was trying to make it funny.
Is that humor?
I do not think I am the one to say what is humor in these days. But what I do know is that a silent burden grows heavier with each step if you choose to relinquish your burden. My ears are open.
Uh-huh. And does that mean you have a silent burden of your own?
We all carry burdens of our own. Some big, some small. Nonetheless, heavy.
I love GOgh so much. It seems that you have successfully distracted Shime because only a little, central spark of that red is left in their eyes. And they, kind of walk a little bit more loose in their gait, you know, just away from the mist toward you. And, maybe if there's like a small fire going or anything like that, um, toward that kind of, just closer toward rest. And then it kind of actually,
Hmm.
it's just kind of looking at you. Oh, like it's trying to kind of understand what you're really saying to it.
GOgh is just looking back at them, eating his dried meats. Not saying anything, but just not staring per se, but looking almost expecting something to happen. Maybe not the thing, maybe not a conversation, but I think he expects Shimei to do something.
Shime is actually like almost very focused on like your mouth, and you like not in a well, I guess it is sort of strange, right? But it's almost like it's like studying, how you're eating. And so it kind of, takes a few steps forward, just close enough, for it to be, 8-foot tall skeleton dude, standing over you, kind of like looming, maybe, a little shadow, just close enough for it to reach out its really, really long, bony arm, like, toward you. And they say, it seems as if that is enjoyable.
But it is a little chewy.
And he hands Shimei a tear. I feel like calling it jerky probably isn't quite right. It's like some on-the-fly turkey that our robot friends somehow dried in a pretty quick amount of time.
Yeah, like maybe He's like carrying an oven around in his tin can.
It has a bit of oiled smoke flavor.
Shime takes it from you, you know, and kind of just like bites into it very honestly, very easily, with honestly more strength than you would expect from someone. Its teeth actually, you know, kind of like clack together, almost so that you're almost worried that like a tooth might chip, considering, you know, they're just bones. Um, and it just kind of like, hold on, need to look at this real quick. Yeah, it just kind of like, you know, as soon as it kind of passes its teeth, it just kind of like falls down through their past their like jawbone, and you know, through the oh my god, through the like ribs, and then back down to the dirt. And she just kind of like looks down. So sorry. He just kind of like looks down at it, um with almost like, you know, almost a little like unreadable, maybe even a little disappointed.
GOgh wonders.
Can you taste? Do you enjoy consuming food and drink?
Shime looks at you, you know, from the ground, and tells you, I don't feel. What
Hmm.
enjoyment could there be in that?
Well, I learned a long time ago that you must find enjoyment in the small things. For that is the true beauty of life. It is a lesson I have forgot a long time ago as well. As I say, we all have burden.
I forgot what
Another piece of jerky. It's like really tough though.
I literally was gonna say something. I forgot what it was.
Let me ask you, what awaits us when we get to where we are going?
Ooh.
Shime again, like, you know, actually at your question, kind of just like straightens up, almost seems just like frozen, you know, like their bones are, you know, and they once again just kind of like very tightly close their very bony skeletal hand over this strange string of teeth. They turn their back at you and walk a few steps, actually closer than they were before, almost walking into the wall of mist. You know, perhaps you think they might actually do it before they stop. And they stare into it almost as if they're looking through it, like they can see, you know, what is beyond and what is awaiting them. And all they say is answers.
As you like get up and walk towards the wall of mist, and you know, speak your words. Without realizing it, you suddenly hear GOgh's voice as his is standing directly next to you, very quietly. Move almost to the point where you're startled.
Yeah.
And he says, "Some answers arrive as whispers, others as blades." And with that, he resheaths one of his swords that used to be on his waist. He's putting it back into his back holster.
Yeah. Damn. That's fucking awesome, dude. I don't know.
Long ago, I studied under a master named
It's
Orogo-san.
Phantom!
What up, Phantom?
What's up?
Hello!
Hello, how are you?
Not
Glad
good,
you're
good.
home.
Happy
And
you're here.
Sage, how are you feeling? What? Are you okay?
Yeah, I mean, I'm better now, but anyway, I got in touch with my doctor. She gave me an earlier appointment. So I'll see her Wednesday. Yeah, I'll see her Wednesday morning. So hopefully she can at least help me to where I'm not literally going into anaphylaxis. But
Yeah, that's not generally conducive to life.
no, it's insane. It's happened almost every 2 or 3 days. It's if you guys know, I had a bunch of hives and stuff, and that waned, and then I started getting tons of facial swelling and weird stuff, and I don't know. We'll figure it out. Glad I'm here though.
Yeah, we are too.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Definitely not a good thing.
No. It's a little scary, but
Yeah?
we'll get it. Yep.
All right, so Christiel is the paladin, right?
No. Christiel
Dang
is
it.
me. I'm the sorcerer.
Gosh.
Got it.
Lasael is Panda, and she is the paladin.
I have it right on my on my carousel, but not right in my brain.
It's okay. It's okay. Her power is, I'm assuming, still out because I've reached out to her and gotten no answer whatsoever. So I think
Yeah,
she must still be without power.
right.
There we go.
And then just letting y'all know, I am away on a retreat next week, so I won't be here. But you should have the other twin next
Okay.
week.
Okay.
So we're actually one person. We're just pranking you guys,
I'm
and
starting to wonder, actually.
which again, that would have been funny. The two of us just play one character.
That would have been interesting. Yeah.
So we were doing a
Multiple.
little bit of role playing. Sage, Shemi, and GOgh were talking about what lies beyond the wall of mist, and Shemi did some dramatic soap opera move. Well, actually,
I did really.
you did.
Ooh. I'm so sorry I missed it.
So, hell, I was even distracted. So what were you guys talking about? Yeah, besides the wall of mist and what lies beyond it, and then Sage said answers. Then it was all mysterious.
Yeah. I mean, it was about. Okay, so GOgh started the conversation asking about Shime's anger, and Shime was like, nah. And then, I don't know, we started talking about, little like suggestive, subtle things about our past.
Little hints.
Yeah.
Little hints of lore dropping.
Yeah, I think Shimei is showing like some anxiety towards getting through the wall that GOgh is picking up on, and I
Hmm.
think GOgh recognizes Shimei's strength, but worries about their condition in battle. If they're going to be uh, a loose cannon,
If they're
or
gonna go crazy town on us again.
yeah, I guess that like can Shimei be trusted when
Yeah.
it's time? And I think he also kind of wants to know like, what are we're following Shimei to this place. What are we getting ourselves into?
It's interesting that you mentioned like trust, because I feel like Shime was also like evaluating like GOgh in that way also, like just because like this entire time GOgh has it's not I don't know how to explain exactly, and honestly, maybe Shimei doesn't either, because it's so strange to them anyway. Um, but I feel like there is an element of like is like just a strange feeling, that I don't think they can really interpret well right now.
So they've been sussing each other out this whole time, basically.
Yeah, kinda.
Cool.
I,
Love it.
I think ultimately for GOgh, it's he has been put on this path and he's very task oriented and he has a one track mind, but he's recognizing that everyone is in the same boat. Everyone has their own
Mhm.
motivations, and deciding to go to the Ivory Spine and not just, say F it and run off to Songbrook.
Yeah.
He's accepting that everyone's
He's
fate is
learning. He's
tied
learning. I
together.
love it.
Yeah. Everyone's fate's tied together, so we might as well make allies and sort of learn what each other can do.
I love that.
So as you were standing at the wall and, seems like you're holding back, he was saying about his master. He was telling you
Yeah.
that um, long ago, my master, Oroko-san, was killed. I believe this was by Tanya Three Toes. That is the burden that I carry. I watched it happen, forbidden from intervening. That is
Mm.
why I traveled to Songbrook. And that is why I need your help.
Sorry, I was just taking note. Um, hmm. Hmm. So, Shime is going to tell you almost, again, a little bit curiously. Um, so then you know it too, what it is to watch that person end in front of you, and the
I
revenge that comes next.
I do. I know of the pain. And in my past life, I would have thought I would be a better turtle. But I cannot get past it. I seek revenge. But
Sorry, I was clicking on
no
shit.
You're
it's
good.
okay. No matter how much we hurt and how much we justify our path, even a just blade rusts in blood too long spilled.
Shimi is gonna look at you and pain, justice, blood. You think those things matter?
When we carry our burden, sometimes, to some, those things are all that matter. And he reaches into his pack again and pulls out another little piece of jerky and starts really, really gnawing at it. You
I'm
see that
just
he has his
imagining.
he's got his cactus water as well. He's trying to use it to get it down.
I love him.
Oh my God.
What? What were you
Oh, I
gonna
was
say?
just laughing. Oh, I was just laughing.
I thought you said
At the visual of the jerky and the cactus water paralleled against such like amazing dialogue. I'm literally writing down what y'all are saying. It's fantastic. I'm sorry. Keep going.
you're good.
I
You're
like the
totally
visual too that, I like to think of GOgh as a Ninja Turtle, but he's really like tiny. He's small sized. He's much smaller than that. So having
The
this
humor of
conversation
that next to Shime.
by the mist of this 8 foot tall skeleton.
That's awesome. It's such a cool picture.
I feel like the twins are like you can tell they're listening in. They're not being obtrusive about it, like staring at you in like
Yeah.
creepy twin style or anything. But you know that they're present, they're listening, in that quiet sort of I'm giving you space to say what you need, but I'm listening to be here with you as well, kind of way.
So, Shime, what can we expect when we get to where we are going? Will there be a battle?
Sorry.
He's trying to make it clear that he's not trying to pry about your personal
Right,
stuff,
right.
but is
Oh yeah. I got you. Yeah.
cut one.
Shima will inform you. No, I expect no battle. I seek a people who may offer us answers of what lays ahead beyond Tartana.
Hmm. Sometimes the hardest battle is the one no one sees. And it's the one that you fight alone. I do hope that our path takes us to Songbrook. but I have heard stories of actually. Fargrim, would GOgh know about gate travel? Because there's one in Tartana, right?
So there's rumors of, well, everybody knows about gate travel. There's a sect of Oni who look after the gates of the spirit realm. And so you know that there are some people that travel in and out of these spirit gateways, but very rarely. But yes, you do know of them.
All right.
That's regular walking, okay?
If where we are going, we can charter a boat, or I have heard rumors of gates that travel through the spirit world. One way or another, I hope to get to Songbrook so that I may unleash my burden.
Oh, maybe that can you read? Oh, yeah, maybe I was all juiced out.
Mm. Shemi is going to say,
Oh, I can adjust the density. That's cool. So I'll blind my ass up close.
just simply
Thinking, dudes. Good thinking.
do the ivory spine
So outside you
first.
can get a higher density. That's a smart fuckers. You can do what? They can change the density, the light.
We are
That way when you're
the
close to something, you're not,
fated few,
tone it down so
and
you
to
can
be
see
chosen
things
is
better.
not always to be blessed. Sometimes it is to be burdened.
What
And
in
because we
the
are together,
fuck is that?
we have each other to share those burdens. And piece of jerky.
I love it so much.
As you say the title of the campaign, the
Well
sun
played.
slowly starts to. There's a Xander.
Xander!
Yes. Hello.
Hello. So the sun slowly creeps up over the sand dunes in the hills, and now everyone in camp is awake. And before you, Shembe and GOgh, you see the wall of mist slowly dissipate around. And where you guys are standing, you can kind of see through the desert, and you oversee Tortana as you see the wall of mist just slowly dissipate with the sun, like rising, it dissipates. For the first time in all of your, well, for the first time in a long time, you see the ocean that surrounds Tritana, and before you lies a thick bamboo jungle or forest.
Did it start?
I know you guys were headed. You guys are kind of in front of the gateway to Scala, but you can always do a quote unquote detour to the. Let me post the map again. Oh, that's. I think I needed to do. That was my homework this week. But, at any rate.
I think you have it pinned in the main campaign chat too. Unless it's a different map.
I can't hear the. I'm gonna have to turn this up and then adjust you guys down.
No. 1 moment. 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 1 Oh, man.
GOgh is gonna turn to Derp and say, "Robot, your jerky is adequate."
Well, I am glad it is adequate for you. Hopefully, you will enjoy it again. Let me know if there's any improvements I can make.
Can you make it more tender?
I could probably do that.
He takes out another piece and serves it off and first to really nod at like National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation eating the turkey now.
Like chewing on a piece of rubber. Don't worry, I can make more.
I don't know why it's
Hold
doing
on.
that.
This would be a lot easier if I did this.
Can you guys see me drawing lines?
Yeah.
How
Mhm.
do I stop drawing lines?
Go to token controls up in the left-hand corner.
Yes.
You can hit escape too, or right click, or it's usually how I stop it. But you're probably in measurements.
I'm on a
maybe?
Mac. I don't know how to deselect it. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna refresh again. I'm so
for your
There we
first
sorry.
go.
problem,
What?
for your first problem, alright, so duplicate. Much better.
I don't know how to shift. What's it say over there on the left hand of your screen? It says start handbrake, headlights, left turn signal, right turn signal, hazard lights, horn, get out of the car, and toggle camera. Does it start? It is started.
Ah, I see it. So we're headed like northeast.
Mm-hmm.
Played go. Well played.
Yeah, it started.
What the This Is Us? I thought that was
Yes.
hilarious too.
It's on. I don't know how to get it to go forward.
Alright. So can you please roll survival checks to get to your destination?
Oh boy.
Yes.
This is where it falls apart.
Yeah. Alright.
Oh, my bad, bro.
It doesn't
Yeah.
fall apart. I got a natural 20. Heck yeah.
Hell yeah.
Well, congratulations. I got a natural 1. Have I told you guys about my dice curse yet?
I don't know.
I have a dice curse, and you're going to start seeing it appear now, apparently. I'm very good at rolling nat ones. I'm very bad at rolling nat 20.
GOgh sort of looks over at Christiel as she is trying to orientate to magnetic north or whatever you consider it. It is this way. He points to northeast.
Christiel is
Wherever that is.
just sort of like, huh? She's not all there right now. She's clearly not fully present. Not all of the ducks are in a row. The lights are on. Not everyone's home.
I need to check.
Go. That's weird. Oh, that's probably because of fog of war. Okay. Sorry, I'm watching your screen, Ghost.
Oh.
Yeah, but anyway.
I was just like zooming all over the map.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm like, oh damn.
Like, where's he go?
That looks kind of cool. But
Yeah, do you still have it set to night?
do I?
It kind of feels like those are light sources that are.
Those are, but it should be. Okay. Global illumination.
Global illumination.
Ooh.
Nope, I did not do that right.
There you go.
Yes.
Yeah, if you go to like the light bulb, you can set the day night.
Transition to daylight. Cool. So, it takes you a few hours, and so you walk along this new forest edge. There's a lot of strange sounds to you, like birds. Like, most of you have never heard of a fucking bird in your life. So, a lot of unsettling sounds, like fluttering in the trees, or I'm just trying to think of new noises you would be used to, because this is like a new biome as well. So you start to see deer, these four-legged brown creatures with horns. You haven't really seen many of them in the desert, but in here they have much more rich color, and they seem to be healthier. All right, so would you like to roll perception checks? In front of you, these trees are bamboo, and these are normal trees. Let me see here.
Normal trees.
Like oak and shit. From your vision, GOgh, you do see a campsite over here. Like, this is a cooking pot, and this seems to be a giant tent. And you do see someone over here.
Wait, can you point to where the person that... I know I haven't looked, but... 18?
Holy fuck. You are...
Am I stealth?
You see everything.
You are one with the shadows in the daylight. I love it.
In the daylight. He's because he's so small, he's like quickly moving from like all this come on, do the thing. There you go. All this like high, these look like bushes almost. Are they?
No, this is just like foliage on the ground. These are bamboo trees, and these are bushes. You got a little bush here.
Let's have him. Can he be climbing the bamboo trees stealthily, jumping from tree to tree?
Roll at acrobatics.
Heck
Good
yeah.
lord.
You are a fucking Ninja Turtle. So you're doing like Cirque du Soleil stuff in between these thick stalks of bamboo. This is actually perfect music for it too.
Yes.
How far would you like to move?
I want to have a clear vantage point over the campsite and anybody who might be there, and
So, like right here?
just like pure recon, yeah.
Alright. So this is who you see.
Oh.
Ooh.
Okay.
So let's talk about
Are they beastkin, or are they wearing
they are tabaxi.
furs? Tabaxi, okay.
So you would define them as beastkin, yes. So let's look at the first one, the child with a shovel. There's no like pyramids or anything. I just typed in Mesoamerican cat people. But anyway, you see over here that there's a freshly dug grave, and he seems to be mourning. Let me see here.
Does he have the sense of?
Oh, you
Oh,
also see
sure.
this person in the tent as well. So you believe you see everybody in the camp from your position.
Do I interpret anything that I'm seeing as being any sort of danger for my group?
No. From your general observation, they seem to be either merchant folk or about to establish a new business, something, but you feel like they they're used to this area.
Okay,
Like
where's
they
everyone else while I'm hanging out in the trees? Are they staying back? Are they moving up?
That's a good question. They are 90 feet from you. So GOgh just
I
took off to the trees.
yeah.
I'm gonna hold in the tree after making my assessment, but just to wait to see what my newfound friends do.
Yeah. I'm definitely Shime is going to genuinely just kind of like, wait, why does it look like that? Okay, wait. Not the shadows. Uh well, first of all, what considering my age and my historical knowledge, would I recognize and be familiar with uh these tabaxi people?
Well, would you
It's a good question.
would you
Is
be
this
able
like a
to
phrase
know
that we would
them?
recognize?
Yes. You have heard of them, and you always have heard of them in synonym or in conjunction with an ally of Tartana.
Okay.
Okay. Um
So you assume that most of these cat people are friendly, or at least that is what is taught.
okay.
From how far out the twins are, can they see any of the Tabaxi people at all?
Not
I mean, I know we're a
really,
ways. Okay.
because they're uh, 130 feet from you.
Okay.
At least the one that you can visibly see, which
Mhm.
is this one over here.
Okay. Hmm. Yeah, so I'm just gonna have a straight objective. I assume that's the child that is over here by the grave.
Mm-hmm.
In that case, I am going to move as far for, I'm gonna move, let me see.
Hey kids,
Let
you
me
want to see a dead body?
how far away is this? Yeah, I'm gonna move right here so that these people that we've just met are kind of within my sight. And as I'm walking toward them, I would like to observe their behavior toward me if they have seen me or anyone else that may be behind me.
Um, Derp, what would you like to do? So this guy is butchering some meat. So he does not seem to notice you. His back is towards you,
Gotcha.
and this kid's back is turned towards you, and you do see the lady in the tent
Hmm.
and the uh, old man.
Okay.
Are these people friendly?
They appear to be. Like, they don't appear to be bandits. They appear to be merchant people or like gypsies.
I'm probably
Uh,
gonna walk up to the one
just
that's.
not about D&D, but just so you guys know, gypsy is technically a slur towards those people. They're called travelers.
Okay. So traveling people.
Yeah, just so you guys know. Sorry, Xander, go ahead, dude.
I forgot where I was going with it, so you
I'm
go on the
so,
next one.
I'm so sorry.
So to try to get your train to leave the station, they don't appear to be hostile, nor do their activities seem to be hostile. If anything, they seem to be respectful of the land and um, just pretty much just living. Uh,
Oh yeah.
they haven't seemed to notice you yet, or at least lead on to notice you.
Since most of our party have moved over, can both of the oh no, I can't. That's
D-
interesting.
What's that?
Oh, I was gonna try to move my character over, but it is giving me like red and telling me that I can't do that. So we're gonna try
Do
this way. Wee. I can do it if I move it just like doot 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 doot. But like come over and probably stay a little closer to Jime since Go is like up in the, the trees.
All right. So this dude definitely noticed and heard you guys. So I will show his face one more time. He appears to be a younger gentleman in his 20s, holding a crude iron dagger in colorful clay and terracotta beads. The animal that he was butchering was a boar. And he just finished smoking some of its back straps. And he says to you, let me see here. Do I have? Yes, I do. I don't know if you can see that text thing in the side.
What language is he speaking?
He's speaking Elvish.
Good.
Okay.
How is he saying it?
Um,
How is Go interpreting the the way he's speaking? Is it aggressive? Is it
cautious.
okay?
The twins will kind of like share a look and take a step forward as if to kind of acknowledge like I I understand the language you spoke. And Christelle will like kind of hold up her hands in a sign of non-aggression and say, um, we mean you no harm. We are traveling and have come from Tartana, where we have been behind the wall of mist all of this time, and have come upon you and your home here. Um, may I ask your name?
At first, he's taken back by you telling him that the wall has fallen. He says,
She nods. Christelle nods and smiles and says, "Yes, we have just seen the wall come down."
he also whistles as he, after he introduces himself. And then he'll switch languages after he'll say this shit. But you can tell that Elvish is not his first language.
What language do Tabaxi typically speak?
Offhand, they don't really have a language. But let me clarify that. Because I could be wrong, but
It says so in the Foreign Realms that they have their own
oh really?
language called Tabaxi.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Because I know Arkokra has Orin. Where's thou Tabaxi?
Yeah, they probably would be multilingual. But also have a sort of native language.
Okay. Oh. Well, the elder didn't say that. It was this dude.
Who's the other one?
Yeah, his name is Kunji. Here, I will make his name permanent for everybody. He is a brave. This is the elder. This is Kunji's younger brother, Nio, or Ryo. The elder, Niti, and their mom, Tanako. the fuck? And they are of the Spirit Bloom tribe. So, Kunjin offers you all some breakfast since he's finishing skinning this boar. Xander, did you find out what you were thinking?
No, I don't remember.
Okay.
I think it was something about the animal I had butchered, but I completely forgot what I was going to ask now.
You can cook it with the cooking utensil stuff that they have, if you want to.
I mean, yeah, we could do that.
Right on.
You want me to roll something? See how well I cook it?
Yeah, roll a nature check for me, please.
Alright, give me just a second.
So Ryo starts to fill in the grave. Yay!
Aw, it rolled back from a nat 20. You kidding me?
Man,
Well, I
that's
burnt everything. Oh well.
Do you want to move up
Um,
and invest and help them investigate there, Xander?
Sure.
Okay.
Let's see here.
So you go from the wagon. There's 19 for investigation. There are definitely some sort of merchants. You notice that there are 2 weapon racks in this crate, a glass display case with potions, uh, some prepackaged meat in the tent right here, and a bunch of other goodies in here.
Nice.
Okay. GOgh's gonna remain hidden for the time being.
Yes, you are completely hidden.
I was gonna drop it, but I decided. Is there any way that I can get closer to the tent without being seen from my current vantage point?
The big tent or
Either
the
through
uh
closer to the big tent. I feel like that has the most cover around it, but
mm, yes. Once the party distracts the elder, you feel like you can uh nin- ninja yourself ninja yourself over there.
ninja. Okay.
So Kunjin uh says you guys came from Tartana, huh? My grandmother always wanted to go, but unfortunately, we had to bury her last night, or just today. She she always wanted to see the sands one last time. So, what brings you to Jundrtur Forest?
We are traveling to help some of our friends, and like Christiel has like a little bit of a glimmer of kind of hope in her eyes, and she's like, "We were actually hoping to meet some of you and your people. My sister and I," and she'll gesture to Alasael, who's oddly quiet in all of this. Um, and my sister and I are have heard of some of the amazing medicine your people have been known for. And we are trying to find medicine to help our father, who is very sick. Do you know of any medicine? Do you know anyone who might know something?
My mother, uh, Tanako, she was our she is our medicine person of our tribe. The rest of our people went northward towards the river. So she may, if she cannot help you, she will definitely lead you in the right direction. She is very good with herbs this side of uh, the ruins. As, as he
This
says,
side of what?
the ruins.
Okay. The twins are gonna go talk to Chris yells, "Thank you so much," and the twins are gonna go over to maybe. There it goes. To nope. This direction. Thank you. Talk to her if I can get there.
You got this.
I don't know why it won't let me drag. It just like turns red and is like, nope. Yeah. So
Anyway,
Was the elder adequately distracted?
yes, he's headed towards you, and he taps on the boy's shoulder. You're all good to go. So
He's gonna remain outside the tent, but be listening in.
you shell roll, shuffle.
I picture him jumping out of the tree with like, because he's really small, jumping out of the tree with a little combat roll, and then like Totoro running all the way to the tent. In the shadows, that there are no shadows.
You are the shadow.
I am the shadow. I bring it with me. He is as he rounds the tent though, he is looking for a soft spot that he would be able to cut through to get in should he need to.
Perfect. Um, from your angle of the dangle, you're perfect to just run and jump through. So in front of you is a beautiful armoire with a mirror, 4 or 5 different perfumes, another hand brush, and a hand mirror. Now, I will show what she looks like again. So this gorgeous lady is brushing her hair and her fur around her face. And she says, "Ah, new friend, how may I help you?"
forgive me for interrupting you, ma'am. Um, your son, Kunjin, was telling us that you are the medicine person of your tribe, and my sister and I have been desperately looking for medicine to save our father's life, and was wondering if you had any wisdom that you could share with us. We've heard much of your people and the amazing things that you can do.
She looks at you, flattered. She says, "Well, thank you. What ails your father? Is it a does he have a rash? Is he coughing too much?" As she asks, she heads over to this medicine thing over here. It's like an old doctor's folding out tackle box with different remedies and uh, baubles and even a traveling mortal and pestle.
So, Bagram, this is where one of the challenges comes from of Panda not being here. I don't know this part of the
So,
no idea
uh,
what.
so what I remember, your father had some sort of skin affliction, like a flesh-eating disease. So, You Mad Libs in that part say all the all the horrible
I say
things.
the right things of all the
Right,
things he has.
right.
Thank you so much.
You,
You asked that question, and I was like, oh no.
see, that's the
The
part,
problem with making your lore with someone else.
right? And that's another thing about D&D. It's almost like school when the teacher calls on you. It's like, all right, answer this question. Man, fuck.
Okay, so Christielle relays everything that her father has experienced and gone through, and probably any of the little things that they've tried with what little they have and the herbalism that she's picked up. Um,
Sorry. Um,
the,
no, please continue.
no, I trailed off because I didn't know what else to say.
All right. She hands you a dry leaf pouch and hmm, a vial of orange liquid. Well, like orange, like gelatin.
Okay.
She says, "Give this to him. We'll add this to your broth for soup uh, once a day for until this thing is empty, and soak warm. Soak this in warm water and apply rags to the areas that are affected the most. And he should be fine within a month or within a few weeks. And for your troubles, and she takes off one of her brightly colored terracotta beaded necklaces and uh, gives it to you. Uh, she says she hopes the colors brighten up the rest of your life.
Goddamn, sign me up, son.
Christielle will pause for a moment, just like unable to fathom the immense kindness that this woman has shown her, and almost like it's like she can't process it. It's like alien. And then in a moment of tenderness and kind of loses herself a little bit with like tears in her eyes, she just throws her arms around Teneko and just like hugs her. No words, just hugs her.
Teneko hugs you back warmly and starts giving you reassurance that everything's gonna be okay. Your dad's gonna be okay. Even though you're starting your journey, it seems scary, but it'll all work out. And then she starts
And for
singing "Kumbaya."
I do not need baby oil.
Lucille's just gonna hold her and stay in this moment and listen to the song, and when it finally comes to an end, she'll just whisper quietly like, "Thank you."
All right, emotions.
Okay.
Not anymore. Jeez.
So there's a funny thing about that.
All right. So the other people. So Shime, to address the elephant in the room, the elder looks at you and goes, actually looks at you and Derp. Sorry, and goes, I'm not familiar with your peoples. As he begins to questionably stroke his beard. Sage? Oh.
Oh my god, I was muted. I'm so sorry.
You're good.
I was waiting on Derp to introduce himself like he always
Oh,
does.
God. True. True. You still there, bud?
Goes check side chat real quick.
Oh. Xander?
Oh, I'm working on it right now.
Oh.
Thank you.
I just want to let you know. I'm actually wondering if you might.
Ghost, you want that one gone? Because I can do it on this end.
Yeah, I don't remember, like what I usually do didn't make it go away. I don't know what the problem is.
Taken care of.
Nice.
How did you make it go away?
Huh?
How did you make it go away?
So I have it set up in my settings when I'm on mods and stuff. Since I mod on Fargrim's, I can control both chats, but I have it down in my settings. If you click the little cogwheel next to chat, at least I have it when I have the stream pulled up. I can, at the very top, it says show mod icons, and with that on, you'll see ban, timeout, warn, and delete message.
So much easier than what I do. Thank you. Oh, it says unable to delete message. That's hilarious.
Probably because I banned him and it's deleted. Yeah. It's gone off of everybody else can't see it now, but
okay.
Being near the it's in your stream as well in your chat, it'll still show up.
Oh, there it goes.
You Thanos snapped him. I love it.
Yep.
So these cat people are politely asking, "What are you?" without being wrong turn. They're curious about the skeleton person and the robot.
Would they know what a robot is?
No, they're curious about the Warforged. They've heard of them, but they haven't seen them. And they definitely have not seen a talking skeleton with a garden in their fucking chest. I don't think many people have seen that, Shemi.
Hey, you never know.
Isn't Lord
thank you for reporting it, Ren.
Isn't Lord Cromwell in Shemi's ribcage too, or?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah. A snapdragon.
So, what gods made you, oh pale one?
Am I pale?
He doesn't know how to politely ask. What the fuck?
Okay. Shime is going to untuck the medallion that's I forgot her name.
Yoshima.
1 second. Thank you. that Yoshima gave it, and oh no, is going to kind of like, I guess, show it to them. Not really like I don't know. I don't feel like Shime would answer. I don't know how to like.
Okay. So they see you're shiny and they kind of just nod their head like, oh yeah, yeah." Look at each other like, what the fuck?
I love that so much.
They ask if the party would like to eat or trade. They sell weapons, food, and come on, where the fuck? Oh yeah, medicine, weapons, food, armor, and other things. Oh,
Um, I would like to ask them for some information. Um, I would like to ask them if they have heard anything, um, if they have any news from the Ivory Spine, or even from Farty and Hold.
Fardian holds. So the they finished a new arena in Fardian Hold, as well as they recently dealt with a small scouting group of from the Army of Light. Actually, no, Fardian Hold. I'm thinking Scala. Fardian Hold, yeah, they just finished fighting off a small scouting party of the Army of Light. They just got done rebuilding the Grand Hall and some of the crafting districts. And they're slowly reclaiming what was lost during the war. As for the Ivory Spine, so there is rumors of strange peoples occupying the abandoned mines, or the abandoned copper mines of the Ivory Spine.
Okay.
If you head straight north of here, is the ruins of Techno Lionel or Techno Tula Lionel. Look, we've always said it was haunted, and it's referred to as a yokai nest. A lot of bad spirits still linger there. And then, yeah, northeast is the base of the Ivory Mount, Ivory Spine, where the abandoned copper mines are. Should take you about about a week and a half to get there by foot. If you're lucky, you can catch a tutu bird. They can carry a wagon. They're very fast too.
Okay. I was writing notes. Okay. I would like to ask them in in terms of their wares, if they might have um like any type of club or maybe like light or medium armor.
So they do have medium armor and fur armor. They have a great club, um, a silver sword, a silver dagger, um, a few haste potions. But yes, they have what you need. Uh,
Okay.
believe.
I was trying to figure out. Okay, I how much would the Great Club be? Question.
Uh, 2 silver pieces. So if you would like to, if you'll put up your character sheet,
Yeah.
there's these 3 little dots where it says uh, P word options. There's a equipment shop.
Um. I'm sorry. Can you say that again?
So up at the top, right by your level, there's this thing called hold on. This thing called oh, wrong one.
Okay.
Wait, do they have all this stuff?
They have most of it. If you go to import at the one above it, you'll be able to go through all sources. But I will have to make your nunchucks from scratch, which is fine. I'm sure they have templates already for it.
Wow. Okay.
So Xander, what would you like to do, man? You're awfully quiet today. Did work kick your
I'm
ass?
fucking tired. I'm sitting here dozing off, so
Right on.
not really sure what to do right now. Yeah, not really sure. There's not a whole lot I can do right now.
Yeah, you can explore. You could. Uh, I plan on having this being a social session because
Yeah.
you guys just got done kicking ass a little bit, but
Now, from what's in their shop that we see on here, there's no. I mean, that's kind of what's on their wagon and whatnot too, right?
um, so yes, mostly just simple and some martial weapons, some food, some light and medium armor, and things that you. Sh- I don't know if you would know their fifth item. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Hmm.
Do they have any extra like horses or anything that draws a carriage?
They do not. However, they are selling a. Forgive me, Square Enix. They are selling chocobo eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I bet we're traveling, and right now by foot. If they had something extra, I could see if Derp, you know, could use his wood carving skills to actually make a cart. If they don't have anything extra,
Well, you are
uh,
walking into a bamboo forest, so it's not like you're going to be short of any wooden materials.
well, yeah, but if we don't have anything to draw the cart, that was the
Oh,
problem.
yeah.
They don't have any extra. There's nothing to draw the cart, so you know.
You would have been present and within earshot when Shime learned that they might be able to catch a tutu bird, which
Mm-hmm.
apparently can carry a wagon really quickly.
Hmm.
Yes, and
Derp
they.
wants to do a survival check to go capture one.
So you want to see if you can track a bird you just heard of, capture it,
Yes, Derp is very
domesticate
excited about
it.
this.
Okay.
Derp is a one-track mind.
And Derp runs off and runs directly into a tree.
Sorry, that's fucking hilarious.
He's gonna kind of. Somebody else might go catch the bird. I'm going to try to make a cart.
Go will
Um,
drop out of hiding and say, I will find the bird.
You find the bird. I will work on the cart.
You want him to like sort of appear behind the elder and the two
18
brothers.
on my wood carving for a cart.
So you found perfect stocks of bamboo and oak, and you're just like, hiya! And you are designing a wonderful cart, probably
Oh,
big enough to
wonderful.
fit all of your friends.
Perfect. Dirk will have a cart big enough for everybody.
So you're making a cart or a wagon?
Well, I mean, it'd be kind of a wagon, be able to hold us and supply our supplies with it, you know.
This is going to take you a few days, just because it's going to be a lot of work.
Yeah.
You could always see if you could barter your way for a wagon, but with this first roll,
I mean, I mean, I could try, but it looks like they only have the one wagon.
all right, I need to write this down because this is probably one of the biggest crafting projects anybody has done so
Hey,
far.
you said there was crafting in this. I'm gonna
It's
make
the first-
utilization of crafting.
It's the first crafting project, so it is definitely the largest. However,
Yes.
Go's gonna approach the elder very, very not cautiously, but very like softly, because he realizes that he sort of popped out of nowhere, and he's gonna inquire about this bird. I can't remember the name of it already.
Tutu bird.
Tutu bird. Right. Like Tuki bird? No, that's not it.
Tutu, like you wear in ballet. I think it is.
Mm-hmm.
Tutu.
A tutu bird. Gotcha. He'll say, Elder, can you tell me more of the tutu bird? How would I go about capturing one?
The tutu bird is a very dumb but loyal bird. Its males are very bright colors, from extravagant, like pixie blue to like flamingo pink, like very bright neon colors. Their females are typically polka dotted.
Where would I find these birds?
You will find them by sugarcane. They love to eat sugarcane.
That answers my next question. Oh, are we in the vicinity of any sugarcane?
So you'll be able to find them next session if you go
Oh,
further.
so
We will be wrapping it up. I know we got a late start. But 2 hours ain't bad.
Oh.
So,
be- before we go, may I have a piece of your
oh, we're not
feast?
leaving just yet. I just wanted to let
I have
everybody
been
know.
chewing on very tough beef jerky for a few hours now.
The same piece.
It is. Swishing it around with his cactus water.
That was fucking rough.
Oh, although they have water skins for sale, right? I should buy a water skin.
Yeah. Or get you a canteen.
Is there a canteen in there too?
There should be. If not, I see a lot of them at Dungeon Alchemist, so that's what's throwing me off. But Phantom, you did get the medicine for your father. I will rewrite the instructions for you. But you do have enough time to backtrack, drop off that.
I was gonna say,
And-
isn't our father in Tartana?
Mm-hmm. You guys are like a half a day from your house.
Yeah. So I was gonna have Christiel like go tell Lasael everything that happened, and that she got the medicine, and should remind her twin of the uh, orb sphere that she got that gives her a dragon she can fly on. And basically say, I'm gonna take this to father. I will catch up to you.
Okay. Would you like to summon your
Which,
familiar?
huh?
Would you like to actually summon your familiar?
Do that like to come back.
Yeah.
And we'll summon her to come back. This fits because I'll be gone next week. So that's where Christiel can be, is tending father and catching up.
That's smart.
If that works for you, Fargrim.
That's amazing.
It's like we planned it.
It's like you're a DM or something. My God.
And on that note, I actually have to pop off, you guys.
Right on.
Y'all have an
Alrighty.
awesome night and
You
an
too.
awesome week next week. Hopefully you get the other twin and she will travel on with you guys. If not, I will see you in the week after that.
All right.
Yeah, it was great to see
All right.
you.
Sounds good.
All right, take care, beautiful people.
All right. Take
Nice.
care.
Bye.
Have a good
Bye-bye.
night.
Night.
No rush, dude. Take your time.
Right on. All right. So you learned of the tutu bird, who maybe tutu bird. I mostly write this shit down so I won't forget.
Right.
It's a tutu bird.
Mm-hmm. It's my version of the chocobo.
Do you have lion tards?
No, I just have mentally disabled players, but I love them.
You're not wrong.
Hey,
Why you gotta call us out like that?
The tutu bird, leotards, lion tards.
Anyway.
I mean, I
Hey.
am playing a fucking robot with ADHD over here that was a fucking marine, so.
Love him.
All right, so I gave you that information. I gave you that information. I gave you that information. So they they'll make camp. They'll stay here for until the next session. until you guys choose to move on, which you inevitably you might, or you might want to pick your brain about the area a little bit more. So things you did learn before we head off here. The straight north of you is a ruins of Techno Lionel.
Oh, that's what you said.
Yes, it's hard to pronounce Mesoamerican city names,
Yeah.
which I get. Well, I don't want to rant on you, but anyway, they say it's haunted and it is referred to as a yokai nest.
Mhm. Right.
Northeast of you is the base of the Ivory Spine. The Elder and the Kunjin say strange people have been inhabiting the abandoned mines. And so, yeah, it looks like um, straight north of you is some interesting things. Sheme, you learned it would probably take you a little over a week to get to your destination.
Yeah.
It feels like we didn't play a whole lot, but it feels like we got a lot done at the same time. It's weird.
Yeah, I agree, actually. We ended up getting a lot of good information.
Yeah.
Derp is now building a wagon.
Yes. Luckily, you have a bag of holding, so you can actually put the pieces in, move.
Right, as we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. That is going to considerably boost your crafting by making a huge project like that initially.
Yeah.
Because that's better than doing a whole bunch of small shit first. So
Right.
it is going to be challenging because that is going to, instead of with smaller things where you can make wooden utensils just fine.
Yeah.
Multiple. With this project, you're gonna have to do it piece by piece, like you normally would. But with your first initial 18 to break it in, you definitely have a good start.
Yeah.
All right, my friends. Until next Monday.
Alright.
Xander, would you like me to start a little later because it's busy season for you?
I should have. The only reason I'm having to do so much work on Mondays is because the rain right now and my schedule is all messed up. So I'm attempting to get it all back to where it was, hopefully. So as long as the rain doesn't fuck me over again. I'll let you know if we need to start a little bit later next Monday or Tuesday, whichever day we play.
Okay.
That way, I'll let you know. I'm starting to get everything caught up though, so I should have a little bit more free time here soon, thankfully.
I'm glad. It sounds like you need a break.
I do. Oh, I absolutely do, but not yet. Can't have one yet.
Right?
I get to play a game for a couple hours at usually about 8:30, 9 o'clock, and then back to it. Sleep and do it all over again.
I do not envy that.
Oh shit. Other than that, yeah.
Alrighty, well, I wish we could hang out longer, but I gotta go. I will see you
All good,
guys
buddy.
next Monday.
All right.
Alrighty.
Alright.
Good game. Thanks, everyone.
Yes.
Good
Yes.
game.
It was a good game. Yes.
Alright, rated out.